Stay away, bugs. What are you doing, Tim? Keep it in front. Oh, I thought that was something there for a second. Just my imagination. Terrible cast. Terrible. Come on now, Bass. Where y'all at? Where y'all at this morning? Overcast day. The geese are all back here. Trying to see if I can find a bass in front of this drainage. Never been more convinced that there are fish hanging out right there. That's basically what I want. Hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Coming live from the backyard pond. Ooh. I just gotta give the bass enough time for them to convince themselves that they want this. Get off there, yeah. That was a good one, Kiana. That was good. Oh, fish jumping over there. Oh, there's something lurking there. I feel it. I feel it. Unless I'm dragging bottom, that can always be the case too. Did catch a bass yesterday with the crankbait for the first time. Then I snapped my line. I had to get it back. top. There we go. No, I'm literally. There we go. You're gonna sit there for a second, let it marinate. Let it marinate. No thoughts on the Jonas Brothers, but I appreciate you asking. Sorry to hear that, Jerry. All right, let's see if we can catch a fish here. I'm trying to go for bass, throwing a Texas rig. I'm using a Zoom, I guess it's called a U-tail worm. On the bait caster, my fishing 13 rod. This is what we're using here. I couldn't tell you the size of hook or weight. It's just what I'm using. It's what I've had on here forever and ever and ever. See, there's a fish right there. Something just swam away right there by the bank. It could be a carp too. Come on. All I'm trying to do is just get this thing to walk across the front of this drainage. That's all I want to have. I just want one fish to pop out. One fish. Appreciate the likes so far this morning. Haven't had a bite yet. The only things bite me now is bugs. Something big there. Could be a carp. And there's some big grass carp back here. That's a fish on you. Oh my, I should have ripped it. That was a fish for a minute there. Went for the pump fake. Dang it. All right, though. Getting a little bit of action here. That's good. That's what you like to feel right there. See if we can get it back here. Clean this up a little bit. Okay. First bite. Stay off me, bugs. Come on. We're trying to catch bass this morning. My Might be the only nice day that we have for the rest of the week. Who knows? Got that storm coming through. Is it Tropical Storm Aaron? I think it's what we have coming our way. My God, I'm about to put some bug spray on. This is nuts. Okay. Usually they're not this bad this early in the morning. Come on. All right. I'm gonna do one more cast. I'm gonna have to go out to the garage and go get my bug spray. This is crazy. Gnats are wild this morning. Come on now, come on, come on. Dragging something. Get off. All right, if I get a little bit of breeze, I'll keep the bugs off, man. The gnats are insane this morning. Was not expecting that. Good night, good morning. Trying to get a little bit of bass action here for a little bit of an hour. I can convince these fish to show me some love this morning. Come on now, come on now. I had one bite already. Question is, can I get it back? Again, I appreciate the likes this morning. Coming alive from the backyard. Get my fishing here. My daily fishing. I'm gonna give a few more casts before I leave this spot. Get off. Damn. This is where we're at today here. After this cast, I gotta go in the garage and get me some bug spray. I can't fight this any longer. Come on, fish. Fish. Squander the first bite too. All right, let's go get this bug spray. Should have been prepared. Wasn't expecting to be this buggy this morning. What's my fish setup? Well, first question OJ has. I'm using my phone. I have an iPhone 16 that I use. And then I'm using it through the YouTube app. And then I have this is my setup here, camera mount. I made a video about it, like what I use primarily when I'm fishing on the boat. Or if I'm back here fishing in the backyard pond. But this is my go-to primarily here. And then my setup, very simple. It's gotta zoom out, I'm moving. Why does that zoom out? That's crazy. I can't figure. It's Fate 13, or is it Fishing 13? Was one or the other, I forget the brand. And the bait casters are nitrous, because Quantum Nitrous. Picked it up, it was under 30 bucks at, what's that spot called? Dick's Sporting Goods. Garage is a mess. I know I got some bug spray here, but literally, it's like it's a little breeze, but it's not enough to keep these bugs off. Where did I put this at? Let me get back to fishing here. There we go, got it. Bugs were crazy, man. It's gnats, not even like mosquitoes that are the problem. Bear with me as I get this taken care of here. Don't want to spray on that. I hate this one. It's like the aerosol one. This stuff just sprays out super thick. Just stay off me. I got a shower anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll bring that with me, and then we can get back to fishing here. One bite so far this morning, but couldn't get it. Didn't set the hook. It was playing with it anyways. All right. Shall we fish again? Sorry about that. All right. But this is why I can fish every day. This is literally footsteps. And I have all this back here to enjoy. Let's try from this side here. I just don't know how my casting would be. Might get lucky here. Let's see. Caught up in the... What am I caught on here? Okay. I don't know what that is. Simple setup is my primary go-to. Texas rig. I prefer a spinning combo, but this has done me pretty good for the most part. Get out of that. Can I? Get a little slack in my line here. Get that off. Again, June bug color, nothing crazy I'm throwing here. Zoom worm, either Zoom or Z-Man is what I'm using usually. I did pick up a brand new Lost Creek the other day that I need to try out. North Carolina. Coastal, so either you'll find me back here live streaming or you might find me saltwater fish. I'm about 10 minutes from the beach, which is pretty nice. I'm convinced that's like hanging out right there at the drain. Some of my biggest bass I've caught have been literally from that spot. So the only way I can prove that out is catch more fish there. So that's why I like to, it's more like a trial and error type of thing here. Now I'm over the drainage. Got a little ambitious with that cast. And what I'm trying to do is just have this bait swim right in front of the mouth of it. Bottom. Sticky bottom. Couple more casts and we're gonna have to switch it up here. Because maybe they're not hanging out there right now. You never know. Dragging something. Again, what am I catching right there? Give it back, give it back, give it back. Ugh. This thing's beat. It's beat. They do not last. After a few back casts, they rip apart. Let me see what I brought with me. Let's try crawfish. Same color. Brand yum. Christy crawl. Okay, fish might be into that. I don't think I've ever caught a fish with it. I usually use this like on a chatterbait, but I'm always down to try something. Once in a while, that's different. Slick Rick. And it's on backwards, but who cares? That's pretty straight. As straight as it gonna get. Maybe the bass might be into that. Okay. I was on it. I was right in the mouth of it. I think that drainage extends further out than you can see in the water. Hey, that's the best tackle box ever. Especially when I feel like carrying the big bag with me. Come on now. I think my PV back here, 4 pounds. But I feel like there's some bigger fish back here that I just have not stumbled across. But we gonna find them. Come on. Like after a while, you think a fish will be like, you know what? I gotta see what this is all about. Let me pop out. See if this is worth even trying to eat. All right. It's gotta be the cast because I'm have to move. Maybe they're hanging out somewhere else. But I did have a bite earlier, 15 minutes into this. And it's not hot this morning, so they can't be deeper, at least for right now. All right, let's grab and go. Throw this in my bag. Yeah, usually when I fish back here, I'm carrying like one rod. Sometimes I'll bring two, really depends on the mood. But I'm usually, where's this other drawstring at? Usually one rod and reel setup, and just focus on throwing one particular type of lure, forcing the fish to get into it, whether they like it or they don't. So yeah, we got carp back here. I use bread all the time to catch carp. I posted like tons of videos. I've caught a few on my wild live streaming too. Fish just jump right there. Well, I gotta catch them in the right mood. That's what it comes down to. The bites do not come easy back here. Doesn't matter what kind of bait I'm using or what I'm throwing. I gotta work for it. Live, soft plastic, something like swim bait, don't matter. But it's not hot, so that's a good thing. Especially compared to yesterday when I came out here fishing. I caught a bass, but it was hot. It was weird because it was like it felt like a big bass, but it was like a pound and a half. It looked bigger than what it weighed. That false feeling. Played some basketball this morning, straight trash. Could not buy a shot. Oh. But that's like 5:30 in the morning. So it was a little slow start because it's just barely awake. Actually like 5:15. I'm up like 4:30, 4:15 to get my stuff together and start stretching. Come on. Oh, they never emailed me back. Maybe they did. I gotta check that too. The bite's about to turn on around here. From a inshore fishing standpoint, I don't know how it is for bass because I'm just now tapping into my bass freshwater fishing. And just over this weekend, I went fishing somewhere completely different just because I was there for an event. Well, it was pretty cool to try, fish a new spot. I think I have to do that a lot more. We in the weeds, dang it. Get out of there. Need to throw a little bit more to the left. I can see if there's fish right there. There's no fish there. So what we got in here? We got... Hey, you gotta go what you know. Go what you know. I have not heard of that. I don't know if that's a brand, I'm guessing. But as far as fish in this pond, we have largemouth bass. There's grass carp that are stocked back here. We have crappie, bluegill, catfish. I want to say like might be mud catfish. I did put some channel catfish in here. Am I missing anything? Bass. There's supposedly garfish in here. Haven't seen one, haven't caught one. Though like a week or so ago, I was fishing right here had a bluegill out, and something was hitting it. Had the pole bent, but it didn't take. It happened like twice. So I don't know what that could have been. Could have been an alligator, because we do have a couple of those back here. But could be a big fish that's like lurking down below. Completely natural. Only thing grass carp were put in here years back. But everything else, there's a creek behind the woods over here that feeds into this, that empties into the Cape Fear River. And it's kind of brackish too. You'll find blue crabs, occasionally swimming in here. Big blue crabs, actually, too. Oh, damn it. That was a hit. There's something to be said about just letting it just sit there for a minute. That was definitely a freaking hit, too. Weak ass set. Second bite of the day. Couldn't close the deal. That's what's up, Walter. Yeah, I do it twice a week. Just it's good workout. I've been doing the 75 hard challenge thing where I'm working out like every day. I was posting for a minute there, but I'm still doing it where it's no alcohol. Working out, walking 2 miles, listen to a podcast, read 10 pages. Tuesdays are my b-ball in the morning, on Thursdays. And then I'm also coaching Academy 8 girls soccer team this year. So, again, getting exercise out in the field and indoor with futsal and all. So, try to stay active at 42 where I can. If you don't use it, you lose it. Oh, yeah, and then I fish every day. My streak is I've been I don't know what number it is, but I've live streamed it like every day, well over the last 30 days. I don't know what I'm on. I thought my streak was gonna be broken on Saturday, but I was still able to fish when I went to Greenville. And I got I got a festival this weekend with my team, but I got like a games in the morning. Then it's a long break in between, so I'm gonna try to find some spots where I can maybe go fishing at, and see if I stream from there while I have my lunch, or wait till my next game. That is the plan. So make sure y'all like and share, and make sure to subscribe. I've been toying with doing some kind of giveaway. My buddy's like, I should do like a rod and reel setup. Thought about doing like one of my like t-shirts from my charter, Audi Silent Charters, that do a giveaway, like a hoodie or something. Or maybe a gift card somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what gets the juices going these days, I don't know if it's, but I figure it gotta be something in the vein of fishing, or something that's gonna allow you to be able to get some fishing gear, You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you might be into. What's worthwhile signing up for? Because not all giveaways are worth your time. I've been there, done that, so. Stop it, Nats. Got to stay busy. I appreciate the likes too. We're at 21 right now. I like it. That's why I move on to the bigger side. Two bites. That's me again. That's fishing for you right here. The only time where I'm like crushing it is I'm catching tons of pinfish. But it's constant action. You're never not gonna have a fish on. The other day so my buddy had asked me to help him go move a piano, which we didn't move it because I don't know if you know anything about pianos. They're freaking heavy. And there was no way we were gonna lift this thing up, put it back in the truck. We were ill-equipped to handle the job, which is why the guy said that's why it was free, because you figure out to pay some movers to move it, which makes complete sense. You need like 4 people and then some to get this thing out of Dude's house, plus there were stairs. But anyways, we were driving down the road, and is it 3 lanes? It's 1, 2. And it might have been a turning lane. So definitely 2 turning lanes, and then two normal lanes. And I thought it was a squirrel running across the street. That's how big it was. It was this big ass rat, and it made it completely across. Like, but it was just planning its move, and it made it from one side of the road to the other. And it's a busy intersection too. It's a street. That's the last thing that I would want to run into. We had chickens back here in my backyard, but I'm on the back porch grilling, and it's like freaking Ratatouille back there. You see all these mice and rats, and you can see them running across the grass into the chicken coop, and the chicken run. And I couldn't get rid of them, so I had to give the chickens. That was a fight that I was not going to win at all. That's nice, Walt. All right, Fuzzy. Let's get this fish. Hey. I don't know if the bluegills are still here, but there was like a bluegill bed I usually fish off of here, and every once in a while often catch a carp here. But even then, bluegills are funny. Dang, I was way out there. I don't know how deep this pond is. I'm guessing it's like 15 feet out towards the middle. Never measured it, but that's what I'm thinking. I've been meaning to get in the kayak and magnet fish back here to get back what I lost and then see what other treasures might be snagged on some Christmas tree or something. There's the sun. It's trying to poke behind from the clouds. So we're getting snagged. Tons of rocks and sticks around the bank. Gotta stay away from. Nothing yet. I have a pellet gun, not a BB gun. No scope. Funny story, my neighbor was using the aerosol gun, pellet gun, to shoot an alligator back here, and that did not go well because they're protected here in North Carolina. And it's like I don't know if it's a felony charge, but I know he definitely had to go to court, and they definitely ransacked his house looking for the gun. Even if you feed them, it's illegal. They'll give you a ticket. So we leave them be. And yeah, for the most part, they don't really do much. They usually chill around the bank, or definitely want to make sure I was paying attention to, because you never know. They're much bigger than they look when they're in the water versus when they're out. Yeah, you just gotta stay on your toes, man. I'm surprised this entire summer there hasn't been, like, usually there's like at least an 8-foot one out here easily, but that hasn't been the case. It's been like a small guy now, but like probably at the start of spring there was at least 3, and I mean, I could be fishing right here, and there could be one hanging right there on that little middle peninsula right there. And they won't move. Sometimes they'll get back in the water, but we've been sitting on our back porch or looking out the window and seen an alligator walking. It walked this way across, and then it walked that way and then went right into the woods there. I've seen one come out of the woods over here. It's pretty wild. Years back, a neighbor had one like right by the side of their house where the trash can was at. But they're like all around here. Like all these ponds around these neighborhoods have alligators. Like huge alligator population here. You would have never known that because you're used to hearing about alligators in Florida, but North Carolina's got a lot of alligators. There's like a spot where on the river, legit tons of alligators. Someone was just telling me about that the other day. And then I don't know who was, someone was showing a picture or something. I forget where it was at, but they had to get a crane to lift the alligator out and remove it from a spot where they were working at, by like in the ports or something. Let's not get caught on no rocks here, because I'm hitting rocks. Rocky rock. Well, everyone's doing all right this Tuesday. Hopefully get some fishing in yourself. That'd be a pretty cool thing to see, though. But again, it all depends on when you see. I don't know if it's during the day seeing raccoons best? Is it like nocturnal? Look like little robbers. Sometimes the fish are. I had my 2 chances and squandered it. First one with the zoom, second one with the crawfish. Leave me alone. Okay, gotcha. Stop barking at me, dog. All right. Hey, the way I see it, at least I got my practice in. There's nothing wrong with practicing your casts. I definitely can get better. Every cast gets me closer to that next big fish, is how I look at it. But I'm gonna shower, get freshen up, put some laundry on, get my work day going. In the meantime, make sure y'all give your boy a follow, Likes and shares go a long way. Trying to run the numbers up is what I like to say. Is that something? Is it my imagination? Yeah, that was my imagination. No, that's that could have been a rock. One way to find out. Let me cast back out there. But please like and share, and make sure you subscribe. Like I said, I've been pretty consistent. I do live stream every day. Most of the time is in the morning. Sometimes it's like later in the evening, but as of lately, it's been morning time. So either you'll find me out here, or you might find me out on my boat fishing. I'm 10 minutes from the beach. If you're ever in the Carolinas, definitely look me up. I do have a charter that I do on the side. It's called Aldi's Island Charter. There's a link in the description. It's up and down my channel. If you want to support the channel, definitely like and share. Also do have Aldi's Island Charter merch if you're interested in checking out. That's linked as well. But I'm trying to chase 6K. Hopefully get that locked in this week. As always, I appreciate everybody hanging out, supporting the channel, positive vibes early on in the morning. Didn't catch anything this morning, but I mean, I did have 2 bites. So again, that makes me, gets the heart rate going. But I'll be back at it. Who knows, I might be back at it later on this evening, but hope everyone get a chance to do some fishing themselves. Walt, I appreciate that. Dominique, I appreciate the subscribe. Try and catch bass. Bass. But I might be on my bluegill. Catch a bluegill and then try to upgrade that for a bigger fish. I might have to be on that here soon. You'll find me fishing from the bank back here, or I might be on that the water bee paddle boat or the fishing kayak. So it's really how the mood feels, and if there's a lot of wind. Like this morning wouldn't have been that bad to give it a shot, but last cast call there. Last cast. Again, I appreciate everybody who double tapped and anyone that subscribed and just hung out. Stay for the conversation. We'll be back at it. The fish take it this morning, but they know the deal by now. They get no days off, no rest. All right, y'all. Get some fishing in yourself, and I will see you the next time I'm back here. Take it easy. Till next time.